Come on, Jeffrey, man.
Damn, nigga to us. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know who the did it. They said Roscoe, but I don't want to block. I don't want to like block out y'all case by saying Roscoe didn't do that. Just knowing Roscoe, man, screw.
Politicking, man. Jeff, clean as Listerine, man. Clean as Ivory soap. You feel what I'm saying? I done the time. I did that. That's what you supposed to do. When you go in interrogation room, that's what you do. He told you, man, we say the Wayne Carter.
After a new leaked video of Young Thug's interrogation back in 2015 went viral online, the YSL rapper finally spoke out about it. But to understand Young Thug's reaction, it's important to hear where Young Thug snitches on Pee Wee Roscoe.
This motherfucker Wayne from New Orleans. I'm from Atlanta. This nigga was in Atlanta and I was in New Orleans. That was so weird. This damn nigga to us. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know who the did it. They said Roscoe, but I don't want to block. I don't want to like block out y'all case by saying Roscoe didn't do that. Just knowing Roscoe, man, screw that.
Alright, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? This your boy, Philly Boy. I'm here to speak on this Young Thug situation, man. I'm just listening for the first few couple minutes. Oh, my God. I'm just like, he got me pulling out my hair right now. Like, because I'm tired of the fuckery and the fakery. Like, this Young Thug situation is just all the way out of pocket. I'm drained because it's like you came home and you bashed rat emojis and everything you post, even in the music. Homie, you're a rat. Twin, you a pad. Twin. This nigga is a whole fucking rat. That sound like Jeffrey to me on that motherfucking monitor or whatever they're recording audio. That sound like Jeffrey. I've been hearing enough of his voice since I've been home. And that sounds just like that boy. But look though. If you gonna stand on, because before that even came out, a red flag was in the air with me, with this dude. Because I ain't gonna lie, I was a fan. And I was only a fan of the music. All the knee-high boots and all, yeah, no. Cut that out. But I was a fan. And he just gonna take it to like the extreme rat basher. I hate all rats. This is why I'm more upset. At this point, I don't condone no ratting, but at this point, I like Gunna over this motherfucker. At this fucking point, like you a silly boy, man. You was supposed to stand on business, man. If you gonna come home and do all that, you was supposed to stand on business. You broke a lot of niggas' hearts. A lot of real niggas' hearts. And then, before the rat allegations came out, you was over there hanging with QC. Q from QC. 4PF and them. And we all know Wack 100 spoke on that and put that out there. Then T.I., I seen him with my eyes take this thing on YouTube. Back in like 2008, 9 or something. Like I seen it. And I think it happened in like 07 or something. I'm not sure. But I remember seeing T.I. on stage, on the stand, talking about somebody in his entourage getting shot at a party or a club. So I know if I seen it, you seen it. Come on, Jeffrey, man. And you just want to be cool, thorough with whatever you want to be cool and thorough with, whatever rat. And you gonna stamp certain rats and make it seem like they not rats. And you gonna stamp certain rats and make it seem like they the all out rats. Nigga, a rat is a rat. Straight up. A rat is a rat. Let's get back into this video, man, because I'm really surprised. I came to do the Young Thug thing on why he hanging with T.I. and why he hang with the dude Q. Like being like selectors with his rat bashing. And when I typed in to do this reaction, all I see is Young Thug snitching now. You can't make this shit up. But let's get back into this video, man.
I'm like, you right, bro? But I don't know, because every day people grow ball. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
A tweet would go viral reading, Young Thug came out of jail, burnt down bridges, released zero good music, then just got exposed for being a rat. Tough scenes. As DJ Academics would then later speak on the situation, revealing the truth, as the rap industry is split down the middle if this is actually considered snitching or not.
If you ask me that somebody we like snitch, no snitch. Somebody we don't like, all right, we gonna look into it. That's how it goes. The first rule of did somebody snitch is do we like them? Keep telling y'all, it's better be liked than to be right. And let me tell you why. When we like somebody, we make them on top. He ain't tell. Yo, he mentioned his man's did the, but his man's, yeah, but his man was, his man eventually. You know the favorite one? Yo, bro. Yo, is anybody even locked up because of that? Like, ain't nobody locked up. Yo, bro, he ain't snitch. Ain't nobody locked up because of what he said. How he snitch? You know what I mean? Third one. I love this one. This is like my favorite. He ain't snitch. Yo, he just spun the cops. Like, if anything, he did him a solid. He pointed him in another direction.
As this all aligns perfectly to Gunna's snitching, even though Gunna ratted, many don't care because his music is really good. However, this all resulted in Pee Wee Roscoe reacting, where it reads, Pee Wee Roscoe addresses Young Thug, supposedly telling on him in an interrogation video.
Politic, man, Jeff, clean as Listerine, man, clean as Irish soap, you feel what I'm saying? I done the time, I did that. That's what you supposed to do. When you go in interrogation room, that's what you do. He told you, man, we said the Wayne Carter, what's wrong with you? You feel what I'm saying? No, a statement is this right here. Lineup selective. That's him. He did that. He didn't do that. He did what a taxpaying citizen do. A real street. Kept it solid. Kept it overly real. You feel what I'm saying? Really try to pull me out the hole. So, I don't know, you feel what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to the PR now, y'all don't remember when I was locked up. Now, let me just show you how the PRs and the internet selective politic. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep it real. When I was locked up and Jeff was locked up, we went viral when they was like, that's the type of friend you want. He was like, man, Roscoe ain't told y'all that thing. Yeah, that's to be there. That's the right thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like all those, everybody is in the stateroom, in the interrogation room, and they gave statements.
This even left Young Thug tweeting, they didn't play my interrogation video in court because I helped my brother. #ratware. As this is where it gets interesting. In the YSL Rico trial, the prosecutors did want to use evidence against Young Thug that related to a tour bus incident with Lil Wayne. A report at that time shared, Lil Wayne might be called to testify in Young Thug's ongoing YSL Rico trial about his 2015 tour bus incident, where it was this case where Young Thug had his interrogation with the police.
There's no confrontation as to it.
It's not testimonial, Judge.
It's got to be relevant, and it's got to be for a particular purpose. Now, I'm telling you, If you get Mr. Carter in here, then you'll solve a number of your problems.
As the judge was telling the prosecutors during the RICO trial, they might need to call Lil Wayne to come and testify against Young Thug to confirm the evidence is true, as the prosecutors claimed Young Thug created a hit on Lil Wayne's tour bus in 2015. Prosecutors even went as far as to bringing the bus driver to the stand, where it was shared. A tour bus operator for rapper Lil Wayne started to get emotional while recalling the moments at the bus in 2015. The operator said that he retired following the incident. Rapper #Young Thug is being sued by the witness and is facing RICO charges in this case.
Tell the jurors what happened once you got on 285.
Once I got on 285, within minutes, that's when the car came along and started at the bus.
Are you able to discern where the coming from? Is it coming from the front of the bus, the back of the bus, or somewhere else?
They started at the back of the bus. They my engine, my radiator, and just started all down the side of the bus.
And at the time, did you have those passengers? Were those passengers that came out of the club, were they still on your bus as this bus is being picked up?
Yeah, they were back there screaming on the floor.
Why climb the ladder when you can build your own thing? I had an idea, and I made it real. I used Busy to set up my LLC, and it was fast and simple. If you're ready to do your own thing, Busy makes it easy to get started. What's holding you back?
However, Lil Wayne would never show up to court, he would never do an interrogation, he would never even speak with police. But on the flip side, Young Thug did. He gave the police all the information on what really happened in the tour bus incident and what Pee Wee Roscoe did. But this is where it all gets extremely concerning. This is all a result of Gunna releasing his new album titled The Last One. As when he announced it, Young Thug replied, "Nobody wanna hear that stuff." This rubbed Gunna the wrong way, where he even posted an IG story before deleting saying, "Be quiet, bro. I don't mess with you no more. You unfollowed me because you're not on the album." Where fans speculate that Young Thug is not only upset that Gunna snitched on him in the YSL RICO trial, but because The Last One album is also Gunna's last album to finish off his contract with YSL, Young Thug's label. This resulted in Young Thug sharing a snippet in a new club party that he was at, where he straight up disses Gunna.
Young Thug ain't even doing subliminals. He's just straight up name. Hear this. He said, "Yeah, Gotti, he tricked me for some years. I ain't know that was telling." And then he says, "The only reason I with you, Gunna, it was because of Troop." Now, Troop is like some other Atlanta. And supposedly that's how the story of how he kind of meets Gunna. But Young Thug is flat out saying it. I don't rock with these rats. That's what he's saying. He believe they're cooperatives, okay? Now, you know, there's a tasteful way to do it in music, and there's a I don't give a let's crash out drill music type of way, where you just say their names and call them rats.
This is all completely against his probation agreement. This led the news writing, the state of Georgia has filed a motion to revoke Young Thug's probation and send him back to jail. This left Young Thug then crashing out on IG Live about Gunna, the feds, and his new probation being revoked.
We ain't even talk about these fake guys and fake houses with these pools you can get put out of in the next 2-3 years and all that cheese. We ain't even gonna talk about none of that. Like, that is the topic of, I guess. Yeah, your spot out right now. You gonna put it on Instagram. I bet you put it on Instagram at your house, huh? On God. You blocked from your page. I'm on your from my fake page. Can't about to black me. I still see it. You post a picture. That ain't me on that picture. Lane Green. The whole world been thinking that too, man. I'm gonna say something about that, man. That ain't me with that skirt on that with that hat. The man said he got more hits than me and Kendrick. Bro, your ain't got more hits than Kendrick, and you ain't damn sure ain't got more hits or anthems than me. You hard. Why you tripping? And I ride past your house for sale sign up. Now you done went and took your whole money and put down on that goddamn house out there, man, and you couldn't finish paying it off. Now the label can't took up it back. Now your stupid gotta sell it.
With the entire rap industry now concerned of Young Thug going back to jail, DJ Academics would hop on live explaining the truth about this situation.
Gunna's plan, I'm telling you this is a fact. He always thought Thug would be free. But he thought that once Thug got his freedom and didn't get all those years, granted, I think he got let out maybe a year and a half before Thug. He thought Thug would forgive him. Thug would be like, all right, bro, yeah, you right. Like, what they caught you up on wasn't real. It's all good. You're my mans. You're still... Thug is not letting it go. So Gunna at that point realizes, not only is Thug free, there's no place for me on YSL anymore. And there's no love and there's no more returning to that friendship. Gunna always wanted to get back together. Thug never wanted to. And now, Gunna has accepted that. What happened is that Gunna had a YSL tattoo. He's now covered it up. You see some flames. This is the new fit Gunna. He's covered up YSL, the snake, and also the word YSL.
This would result in thousands of fans spamming Young Thug, just forgive Gunna for what he did. You did the exact same thing, so there shouldn't be an issue between you two, as all this will result in Young Thug going back to jail. However, later on that night, Thug would show that he is just fine. He didn't care what anyone had to say.
P, that's some pounds, P. I'm gonna away, P. You gonna pound, I'm gonna pound, you gonna bag. Crazy ass bag. Go ahead.
This would be the biggest mistake of all for Young Thug, and allow me to explain. The Atlanta DA is already submitting paperwork to revoke his probation agreement. This was all due to his lyrics against Gunna and his song Money on Money, as when he released the song, the feds also opened a new evidence file against him, as Young Thug would diss a woman police officer that Gunna made his plea deal with.
What Young Thug did to have and this is how you know this 4 p.m. is real. Young Thug posted the woman. This is Marissa Vivierdo. He said biggest liar in the DA office. He posted her, okay? And then he also reposted, all my homies hate Vivierdo. Now, this is someone who is a officer of the law. This is someone who is a government official. When you do that and you're under probation, the government is going to be like, oh, you sending a smoke signal that people should hurt this woman? That's why they're doing a motion to revoke his shit. Why did he do this? Because she's testifying in the OMF case, and she's basically saying, yo, OMF and 4PF, Lil Baby and them, they're beefing and is dying, and indictment's finna come down.
As immediately after Young Thug dropped the song and dissed the woman police officer, the feds got to work. They noticed in his new song Money on Money, he raps the lyrics, these guys telling for nothing, and I gotta be the one calling them friends. Where Young Thug would then try to calm everyone down, speaking about it in a public interview for the first time since his release.
I just like to help people, you know.
One of those artists was Gunna. You guys did a ton of songs together.
Yeah.
Very successful on your label.
Yeah.
He was arrested about the same time as you. I think a lot of people wonder what that relationship is like now.
Yeah. I know everybody wondered that.
What's it like?
I don't know.
However, the interview didn't help Young Thug at all. It got so bad that Thug would just tweet flat out, if you're a rapper and you rat, you just gotta go gospel, twin. This would end up going viral, all because of one person's response. They tweeted back, you are literally not even legally allowed to rap about gangster stuff anymore. You go do gospel. This gathered 100,000 likes, 3 million views, but unfortunately with how viral it went, it got the police's attention. It would then be announced, Academic speaks on Young Thug's release, saying the stipulations are a setup for the court to put Young Thug back into jail, explaining how it's all a setup for Thug. He's eventually gonna fail. No one can last 20 years of probation being a perfect human.
I know some of his fans think he beat the case. He definitely didn't beat the case. Beat the case means you got no stipulations. The Young Thug thing is a win, but it's also a huge setup. If you gonna tell me that they're gonna monitor him on a probationary basis for 15 years, can't be in Atlanta, can't communicate with co-defendants or members, he can't rap about, he can't promote any music that has to do with what they believe is activity. But he's always gonna talk about him and is doing his thing. They might consider that activity. He might be like, yo, it's like, yo, we going to the park getting lit. We going to the club getting lit. They might be like, oh no, you talking about it. So, we celebrating right now because I think we could all see, if you followed that trial at all, whether you're a fan of Thug or not, you can see the pain, you can see was going through it. Like, he gained a lot of weight. Everybody knows Thug was not that weight, so we happy he got out. But we definitely got to be very cognizant of how it's going to play out.
But moments after this, it would finally be revealed why Young Thug continuously disses Gunna. We all know about the first clip of Gunna snitching in court, but apparently Whack 100 says there is 2 hours of footage of Gunna telling on Young Thug in an interrogation room, where Young Thug was able to secure the entire 2 hours of footage, which is why he continues to be upset.
Hey Gunna, listen, I'm putting it together. I'm gonna give you some time. I don't know, 24 hours, 12 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 1 hour. I don't know. I'm gonna give you some time though, Gunna, for you to go ahead on and confess. Confess to the world about all the telling you did. You know that interrogation? Yeah, guess who got it? 2 hours? Boy, you was in there talking more than Hurricane Katrina. The only thing he did wrong was let him record him. You know what I'm talking about.
Charleston White would then even confirm the new snitching evidence, saying after reading the new court files, he admires Gunna for what he did, snitching to get out of the case early, and even the new video of him allegedly snitching.
Gunna is out of prison. I never thought I would be happy to say y'all, Gunna is out of prison. Now, I'm glad he got out by telling. I think that was smart, Gunna. I'm a Gunna fan now. I'm gonna tell.
Charleston even said that he would have done the exact same thing during an Instagram live.
I wouldn't say what Gunna did was a snitch, because Gunna's not a... He made a confession.
As the new police file against Young Thug was released in the Atlanta court system today, you tell me if this is enough to confirm that he broke his probation. They noted that 1 week into Young Thug, Jeffrey Williams being free, he tweeted, "Wham, let's drop one on these rats," referring to Gunna, but saying it to Lil Baby. Lil Baby has been firm on dissing Gunna for snitching out of the YSL trial early, which the feds also don't like, but more on that later. But Lil Baby responded to Young Thug on Instagram saying, "We should." The next day, Thug tweeted, "Gunna, stop acting like we're friends on the internet. I don't know you." This did get the attention of Gunna and his brother, where Gunna's brother would say, "Trust and believe the feeling is mutual." Later on that night, Young Thug would link up with T.I., posting an Instagram story where Thug says he's clearly home and did it the right way out, sneak dissing Gunna.
Hey man, what you gotta tell these people?
Goofy shit like this, like
you feel me? You did. Hey man, ain't no cap in it.
No cap in it.
You feel what I'm saying?
The right way.
It's time.
The right way, bro.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right way.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So being mad at that specific person because he told on you, now I get it. And I can see why he was taunting him. So if he just taunting him for that, then nothing could really be said about that. But if he like rat bashing all rats and I hate him, then you can't pick and choose what rat you actually want to be cool with. That ain't how it works. You really gotta like stand on what you do. I don't know about him, man. I'm from Philadelphia. Southwest is that. 58th and Greenway. I stand on business. I stand on business in my hood. There's a lot of rats too. But I stand on business. And the niggas that raised me stood on business. The niggas I was around stood on business. Straight up. Straight up. And that ain't how we move. We not picking and choosing our rats. But what's crazy is there's a lot of I see that lately though. That's crazy. You know what? I take a little bit back because I see that lately. A lot of dudes. It ain't no code with this rat shit no more either. Like, a lot of dudes gonna go fuck with the rats if they got the money. And will look past that they a rat all because that nigga can take care of you. This is why I'm a civilian. I'm a civilian. Like, I ain't doing nothing. I've been told on, did 10 years in prison. Yeah, and I've been told on by my own cousin. I ain't doing nothing. Somebody that's supposed to love me, but he was scared. So he gave me up. I'm cool. This Young Thug snitching thing, man, like, you actually snitching now? It, like, you gotta clear this audio thing up, man, that's going around with everybody right now, because it sounds just like you. Like I said, I heard enough of your voice all over the internet since you've been home. And I only heard like 2 songs. And it was all features. I didn't hear no solo project yet. You did the joint with Lil Baby on his joint, and then the joint with Future. So like, nigga, what the fuck you just promoting rats, and then like you the biggest of them all? Master Splinter. Clear that shit up. You was always suspect with me anyway, nigga. Knee-high boots, purses, and cut-open shirts. Nigga, like, what's next? Nipple piercings? I wouldn't even be surprised if the nigga got one. I'm being surprised. I'm gone, man. This your boy, Philly boy. I'm out.